Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Green Valley Outdoors. I hope you're having a good one. So this is a Friday morning. This is a Friday morning before I go prep myself to go on my fundraiser challenge, raising funds for Green Valley Woodcraft. CIC is a charity run. Well, sorry, it's a community interest company which runs like a charity, supporting tri-service personnel, so Army, Navy, Air Force, ex-service personnel, veterans of any kind, blue light service personnel and NHS staff, and the immediate support and families in those within that community there. So what we do, what Green Valley Woodcraft does is holds well-being wild camps once a month throughout the warmer months, starting in March, I think. If I remember correctly, I put a poster up here for the 2026 dates. And the website will be below for you to check out what else you can, what other activities you can get involved in. It's there to support mental health and well-being for that community. So if they want to break away, it's free of charge for those people to come and book onto courses. Okay, and then you can come wild camp, build dens with your family if you want to. You get involved in doing some bushcraft classes and stuff like that, basic bushcraft classes, basic carving classes and stuff like that, just to disconnect from everyday rustle bustle life. You're not even suffering, you're just into bushcraft. Get in touch. The guys are sure the guys would be more than happy to help in any form of way. So moving on back to my fundraiser. So I'm raising funds for that community interest company. And what I'm doing is a bushcraft hiking challenge. It ain't nothing big, it's not a big deal. I am 18 stone. I've got my kit here to take with me. I'm doing 20 miles on a Gower coastal path. I've not done any fizz for this. It's going to be funny. It's 20 miles over 2 days of the Gower coastal path. Stopping out overnight underneath a tarp. I've got my army issue tarp from many moons ago. And my way of making fire, using my bush box as a cooking device. In my way of making fire, I've got a smaller version of a bow drill. And tomorrow, you could check the weather in South Wales. I will be uploading this video, trying to upload this video tonight, hopefully tonight, Friday night. It's Friday night. You could check the weather. South Wales is tipping down all day tomorrow. And I think it's okay in the evening and okay in Sunday morning, but we want to try and get the vast majority of stuff done tomorrow and try and do, as some of you will know, once your bow drill's wet, it's going to be hard work to try and get fire. Okay, so what I'm going to show you, what today's about, I'm going to show you what I've got in my kit bag, my kit bag, my bergen. Because I'm ex-army, I like to stick to the British issue when I was serving, that is. I know there were Virtus now, I'm not Virtus, I'm the old type. British issue, bergen. Okay, this is the JJ's Beast bergen. I'll put a link below to JJ's website if you need to go and check that out. It is quite an expensive bergen, however, you've got a lifetime guarantee. If the stitching fails, you can send it back to them and they'll repair it completely free of charge. On that, there's one other thing I want to mention. I want to shout out to, he's a friend of mine. He's got his own little tailor and stitching business for military grade, for military spec stitching, if you will. And that's called Savage Stitching. Okay, I'll put a link below to his, he's on Instagram. You can see what he's done. He's donated to this cause for this weekend 8 jungle knots, and in little bags, which you're going to see on my tarp system in a minute. Can't wait to show you. I'm chuffed to bits with them. Okay, with no further ado, let's get into it. So I'm just undoing these clips here. This front big pouch here is my sleep system. This front big pouch here is my tarp system. Okay, we're going that one, we can lay it out on the floor. Okay, and then I've got somewhere nice and dry to put my equipment. In here I've got my tent pegs, and I think I've got spare guy ropes. I've not checked this. One of those admin bags I put in my kit every time I go out. one of those possibles camping pouches. Yeah, guy lines and you know, those type of tent pegs there. Poncho itself. So you can see the little floppy ears here. Okay, what you see there is two of the, I've only got 6 on here at the moment. I've got 2 spare at home. This is quite a small tarp. Some of you might be familiar with the British issue basher, poncho, whatever you want to call this. I'm going to lay this out now and I'll show you some of these pouches. So you can see there, you've got the logo of Savage Stitching, okay, and you've got the little pouch there, which I've just wove from. I should have put some clips on and clipped it to it, but that's fine. As you can see there, that's not going anywhere. And inside this then is just nice and neatly tucks away your jungle knots. And for you guys that don't know what jungle knots are, they're one piece of paracord double backed on itself and a series of knots going up through. So if you want to put it around, your place of where you want to secure one corner, under the pressure of said knot will lock off like that. Happy? Yeah, go and check them out. I think they were £5 a pouch, don't quote me. He did donate these to me. I did forget how much he was charging me at to begin with. I think that's what the price was. But yeah, fantastic, greatly made, lovely piece of mesh net in there. Yeah, Savage Stitching, link will be below to his Instagram. One thing about Savage Stitching, okay, he does have a lifetime guarantee on all his stuff he makes, so that's how confident he is with his tailoring skills. All right, please go and check him out. Moving on. So, moving on, as you can see here, got some cheap extendable poles. Okay, just twist that and it'll come out however you want it. You can feed those little spikes there for those people, don't teach people how to suck eggs. On most tarps now you've got little eyelets and it'll hold it up like that. Here we go. Wind's caught that now, blown away, no shelter left, yay. Pretty much like that, and I'll use the jungle knots end to pull it down taut and peg it down wherever I need it to be up on one side. I might even do an A-frame, I'm not sure yet, you'll find out. I will film my time out and about. So where should we start next? Put this back to the front, I can't see anything. Start in the main compartment. Warm kit, it will be getting waterproof, it's just so for this video it's easy to grab out. Okay, so this is a body warmer, nice big fat thing, just like myself, and a pillow. So in the morning I can get straight up when I don't need the pillow anymore. It goes on my body and get my morning brew on, he says. I have got a small bow. Okay, it's loose at the moment, so that's what we use part of my fire kit. You can see how small it is. Okay, it's about half an arm's length. I've not used it yet. It's going to be funny using something that small to try and get a fire. Also come with that, to know it's tipping down, I have got a bit of birch bark there and some dry grass, which I pre-picked at the earlier this year. And just that's all I've got. Once it's gone, it's gone. All right, so I'll put that there in my fire kit. The rest of the fire kit will come out. As I've left my spindle at home. I rushed the pack the other day. So yeah, so what I've got here is my half board. Okay, hazel bearing block I've got, and I put a limpet shell on there. Obviously the spindles at home was also made of hazel, so I need to cut into that cut a V, burn into it, and hopefully get a fire. So there's only I'm missing one element, which I will show you. I might as well show you the rest of what's in top of here. Okay, so Woburn, what's this one? Woburn G5, fantastic little piece of equipment. I have done a review on this. I put the link below. Woburn do a lot of good things, a lot of good flashlights. I've actually lost one of them, which I meant to review when I was doing the army, hosting the army down here. So I've got to borrow a metal detector, go and find that. Actually reminded me. Yeah, so this doubles up as a head torch if I wanted to, and this is the only flashlight I'm taking. Okay, let me switch it on. There you go, and that's good enough for me. I could put it in any direction I wanted to. Fantastic. And reset it. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much into depth with this now, but my Woburn head torch, flashlight, whatever you want to go on a key ring, links will be below for that video. I've got a little med kit. Okay, it's just got some blister stuff in that mainly. Okay, and some stuff to wash any cuts out if I need to. I've got a warm hat. Say no more on that. KFS knife, fork, spoon. I think I got these from Life Venture. I got them from Go Outdoors many moons ago. Say no more on them. I do have a radio. I tend to take a radio everywhere with me. But while I'm alone, I like to sometimes have background stuff going on. But yeah, sound, little battery thing. Lid will become more apparent in a minute. I do have a Grail GeoPress. That's the lid for it. Okay, when you've got the GeoPress inside the cup itself, there's nowhere for that lid to go, so now it's stored in my top lid. Basics. We're going to be surrounded by water. I could just freshen up with some seawater on my face the next morning. I'm going home that next day anyway, but I like to brush my teeth so you can feel presentable, a bit more presentable. Happy? Fold, Colgate toothbrush, and a little thing of toothpaste. Okay, my toilet. You never have too much gold dust. It's cold. With that then, I have a little fold shovel. I think I got this off Temu many moons ago. Okay, and that's to, if you need to bury a solid, nudge one out, done, all good. Leave no trace. Next then, I have a Temu saw. A little fold saw, okay. Nice little thing, okay. And that's just there, just in case of emergencies. My curly birch TBS bore, legal carry, fold knife. And this will be on me. This is something I'll be taking just in case. Yeah, there it is. So, got the Grail GeoPress for you who don't know what that is. One of them. It is, I think, 750 millilitres. Might not be. I think that's what it is. That's the only water I'm taking. That is full now. The other part of the challenge is, as well as trying to get fire with friction on this challenge, on this fundraiser, is to use only this to source water. Okay, and this to boil it in. So this comes with handles, a lid. Happy. When we're not using it, this acts as somewhere an extra. So when we're not using the cup and it's not boiling hot, it's cooled down, we can use that as a nice little case for our GeoPress to sit in. So you hit something hard when you put your bag down, it's not going to crack or risk cracking. So this is my cup and boiling vessel. This is where the water will be going into. I have used it before. And that's my water, and that's the other part of the challenge. Find fresh water sources. I'm not going to go into the sea and use salt water. I have heard, I'm not read up on this, I have heard apparently you can use salt water in that, but I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit. There's a lot of fresh water sources coming in from the bay itself, from land going into the bay itself, so it's a no-brainer in it. So I'm going to just use that, use the fresh water. This pouch here. So this is my rations. Army issue rations. Not going to go into that. It is what it is. If you guys want to know what more about that, just comment below. I can do a separate video on a ration pack if you need to. I'm not sure if I've done British issue. I know I've done Ukrainian issue, French issue ration packs and stuff like that. Go and check them out if you want to. But British Army issue, it is what it is. The next, it's in this pouch. Waterproof jacket. So it's made by Rab. Okay, fantastic waterproof jacket. It's that good. It was that good when I first bought it. Whenever it started to rain, if I put it on, the rain stopped. That's how good it was. I'm not even lying. So yeah, fantastic piece of equipment. Expensive at the time, but well worth it. Well worth it. Waterproof bag, insertion sack. So I've got waterproof insertion sack. And I've got my Rab donk bag, sleeping bag. Okay, it's 3 season. This is a Solar 3XL. Okay, with the Rab, I can't remember what Rab bivvy bag that is. Let me just drag it out. Storm bivvy, that's it, Rab Storm bivvy. Okay, so that's what I'm taking with me. Try and keep me dry from the elements. One thing I did forget to show you, I have changed the camera angle as you can see, is the Bushbox XL, Bushbox Centrals XL. Okay, it's just a fold wood burner. He says this. I've had this for about 10 years. It's been used and abused. We have it. Okay, we got a little. We need to grill part to put on that if we want to, or we can put these bits on to balance stuff on it with it. Okay, so that's it. So that is it. That's everything I'm taking. Quickly show you now. JJ's Bergen, warm kit, waterproof jacket, sleeping bag with a Rab Storm bivvy, poles, bush box, that could go away, friction fire lighting kit, some kindling, tinder to help me get my fire going, toilet stuff, small med kit, radio, saw, warm hat, KFS, toothbrush, Grail, water, Geopress, Grail, the Grail Geopress, rations, and then pegs. I'm going to do away with this bag and put it into that little autolib bag there. But that's it in a nutshell, people. If you have any questions on anything I've got here, please do not hesitate to comment below of how you would do things differently, what else you would take with you, or what you wouldn't have took with you out of this stuff here. So here's the poster here of the fundraiser. The rules are I've got the Grail GeoPress for water. That's full when I take it, so I've got to make that work, getting me from A through to B. I'm probably going to do about 15 miles the first day. That's what I'm anticipating. I've got less to do on the Sunday. There are some fresh water sources coming in from land down into the sea, so I'm going to use those opportunities to get maximum water on board, refill, GeoPress and stuff like that. Obviously, as well, making friction fire, I will be filming a video and I will be giving live updates on my experience. It's going to be funny, I think. Not for me. I'm going to probably be near on crying, but it's for a good cause, isn't it? One night of uncomfortability, one night, one day. Carrying on my kit. Look forward to the next video. Hopefully I'll be wet, miserable, and yeah, I'm nearly in tears, but hopefully I'll be raising some funds for a good cause. Another shout out to Savage Stitching. Thank you so much for your donation. I was only expecting 4, mate, honestly. Love it to bits. But yeah, you sent me out 8. Yeah, gobsmacked, amazing. Thank you so much. I love the bits. As you can see, they're already there, raring to go for tomorrow's fundraising activities. To that end, you've been watching Green Valley Outdoors. I'm not going to bore you anymore. Thank you for supporting the channel. To all you guys, please like and subscribe, share with your friends or not, and I'll catch you at the next one.